Hello, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I just got back from the theaters after seeing Arrival. Arrival is a 2016 film that was directed by Denis Villeneuve. I'm sure that's how you pronounce it. And I've been hearing so many great things about this movie. It's gotten insane reviews online and just great word of mouth. This movie, I was curious about it. I was always curious about it, but this made me go like, okay, I have to see this. I have to see it as soon as possible. The plot is we meet Amy Adams, who plays Louise Banks. She is a teacher, and just one day, aliens arrive on Earth. And it's all over the news. It's everybody's sort of freaking out about it. She gets quickly recruited by the army, the government, to go to one of the sites where the ship is. And she, along with a couple other scientists, they try to decipher the aliens' language. They try to figure out exactly why are they here, what do they want, do they come in peace? And that's pretty much the whole movie. Now, what I thought of Arrival was, I loved this movie. I did. I loved it so much for so many different reasons. But one of the first things I'm going to talk about is Amy Adams as Louise Banks, because Amy Adams has always been an actress that I have enjoyed, that I've liked a lot. I always thought she was a great actress. And sure, she's been nominated for movies before. So I would not be surprised. In fact, I fully expect her to get nominated for this. But I do think this might be her best performance, just because this is a film that's truly all about her. And you see just her reaction to all of this, her dealing with all of this. I think just the beginning of the movie where the arrival first happens and seeing the realistic take on how the world would react to this. And it's funny because we've seen so many alien invasion movies in the last few years, and even this year in general. We had a sequel to Independence Day, for God's sakes, and a lot of them have sucked, or a lot of them have just been all about special effects and CGI galore and all of this mind-numbing stuff that you never really give a shit about the people, right? That's what you should care about these people and how they're dealing with it. Let's try to put this in the real world and establish what that would feel like, and this movie does a great job of doing that, especially with her character, just putting you in the situation with them and going like, wow, this is insane. How would I react? You get Forrest Whitaker, who plays Colonel Weber, and he's Forrest Whitaker. He's very straightforward. He wants to get to the bottom of this. He wants her to do her job and figure this out as quickly as possible, because they don't really have time. There's a spaceship at almost every other country in the world. And they're all dealing with it in their own way. And it's almost like we have to make sure that these aliens, do come in peace, because if they don't, and if one country decides to start a war with them before we can figure out what's going on, then that's just going to screw everything up. So the urgency was there, but I also appreciated the slow build that this movie created. You might find, because I've seen reviews for this movie and they've pretty much all been positive, but you might find a couple of reviews that say that this movie is boring, or that it's too slow, or that it's just not for them. Maybe they wanted more. Maybe they wanted at least some action. I get that, but that's not even close to what this movie is trying to accomplish. It doesn't care about action. And for once, I'm okay with that. You get flashbacks of Amy Adams and her daughter, and what she went through just as a character. I think stuff like that not only helped build her as a character, but the payoff to that at the end. I'm not going to give it away. I don't want to spoil anything, but it just gave me this feeling of like, holy crap. I don't want to say it was a big twist, but it was definitely a moment that I usually sometimes get from like a Christopher Nolan movie, where your mind is kind of blown and you're sitting there thinking about it even as the movie is still going, and it's just, you're like, wow, I want to rewatch this movie now that I've been given that little bit of information. Also, Jeremy Renner plays Ian Donnelly, and I think he was good as well. But I feel like even though all the acting is good, this is Amy Adams' movie. This is for her to shine. This is for her to really take the stage and show just how great of an actress she is. I enjoyed this film. Clearly, I'm talking so positive about it. I think it was directed well. Also, you get a lot of shots of just the ship, the big design of the ship, and again, there's not action here, but it's just, you get almost a sense of wonder, a sense of awe, a sense of looking at it and just taking it in, appreciating it. You do get to see the aliens, and the aliens had a very different design to them. It's hard to create aliens and make them look different and make them not look like something I've seen 100 times. This movie works, and this movie works on so many levels. I'm gonna give this a full price. Yes, The Arrival or Arrival is a full price movie. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen Arrival. What did you think of it? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.